Akpongbo all the way down.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what we've been keeping an eye on. And at Anthony,
yes,
there has been a situation. But first, let's talk about broken down 20 feet container laden truck.
Where's that?
Precisely at Palm Grove in Banikuru.
Still on Ikorodu Road?
Yes, on Ikorodu Road. It's receiving attention, however.
Okay, Palm Grove inward to Banikuru. That's on the return journey. All right.
Yes, so backlog just around the Palm Grove end, nothing major.
All right.
Yeah, officers very much on ground managing the situation.
Okay.
So still talking about that stretch now, this time for those heading towards Maryland, precisely at New Garage on the BRT corridor. At New Garage in Odo Dialara, we've been dealing with this situation, a lone accident, an overnight accident involving a loaded truck that spilled its content on the ground.
All right.
Yes.
So that one is also on ground.
Still
That's
on ground.
New Garage inwards Odo Dialara. All right. We'll continue to track that one as well.
On the BRT corridor, precisely.
So that will be affecting movement of the BRT buses.
Yes, of course.
All right. So any other impediments you report this morning?
Okay, so let's see more impediments. Okay. Oh, so the latest reaching us now says the road is fully open.
Where is that?
The one, the accident at New Garage.
Biggest news in town. You know what it is. Lagos and the Lagos House of Assembly.
That's
all right. There have been lots to chew during the course of the program as well. Birthday profile too. If you know anyone who celebrated today, we'll be ringing out the bell for you during that time.
All right, all that and more will come your way on Your Side Mirror with Victor Oteri.
Hello everyone, this is Tony Adibola. I'm an entrepreneur and a motorcycle enthusiast. Keep listening to Your Side Mirror on Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. It simply rocks.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. You're welcome to Your Side Mirror this great Friday morning. TGIF it is. It's turning out to be a fantastic Friday, and we're tracking all things that relates to your movement from one location to the other. All right. The summary is that the migration from the mainland towards the island is still looking very, very favorable at this time. And some areas where we have breakdowns, we have the responders trying to tackle them left, right, and center. You're welcome. Victor Oteri is my name. Let's join Mike James right now as he takes us through the newspaper headlines, and I'll be back to connect with you shortly.
All right, so this morning on newspaper headlines, shall be taking stories from the Guardian newspaper. We'll also touch down on the Punch, and we've got one or two stories on the Vanguard as well as the Nation, and then let's not forget Alausa Alert will be coming up. All right, so let's begin real quick with our first story from the Guardian. Lagos government seeks collaboration on building safety. So Lagos State government has sought collaboration in the fight against building collapse. It said that building collapse had been triggered grossly by the consequences of neglecting safety, especially in areas where rapid urbanization outpaces adequate safety measures. General Manager, Lagos State Materials Testing Laboratory Agency, Mrs. Olayinka Abdul, made the appeal during a forum with traders and building artisans within Ojo and Badagry communities. Moving on, ICPC identifies societal pressure, other factors fueling graft. So let's talk about it briefly. Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, has identified societal pressures as one of the factors encouraging corruption. At the second breakfast meeting with media executives in Lagos The Commission appealed to the media for more collaboration in the fight against corruption. The Nigerian Guild of Actors, NGE, however, urged the Commission to beam its searchlight on the judiciary, since the judges were posing as one of the country's biggest problems. All right, so let's jump on the punch. Our first story, Lagos Assembly, Obasa returns as Akonde Oshoba panel's intervention collapses. So the ousted Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, returned to the House in a shocking move on Thursday. Obasa, who was removed as Speaker by 36 lawmakers on January 13, 2025, came in the company of security officials and made his way into the Speaker's office around 9 a.m. The Punch reports that the move left many political stakeholders and the public in shock, as the new turn of events appears to throw the House into more confusion following the leadership crisis that rocked the Assembly since Obasa's removal and his replacement with Mojisola Miranda, a former Deputy Speaker. You can catch more of that story. It's on the Punch. Moving on, NLC shelves protest as subscribers welcome 35% tariff hike. So the Nigeria Labour Congress has shelved its planned protest scheduled for March 1, 2025 after reaching an agreement with the federal government on a 35% increase in telecom tariffs. NLC's decision was welcomed by the National Association of Telecommunications subscribers on Thursday, as the group called for better relief measures for telcos. All right, so this one reads, Nigerian passengers stranded in Togo after Air France flight diversion. So Nigerian passengers aboard an Air France flight have been left stranded in Lomé, Togo, following a diversion caused by bad weather in Abuja. The Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, raised the alarm over the situation in a statement posted on his official X account on Thursday night. UK received 108,138 asylum applications in 2024. So over 108,000 people applied for asylum in the United Kingdom last year, according to government figures released on Thursday. According to AFP, this marked the highest number of asylum requests in any 12-month period since records began in 2001. The total represented an 18% increase compared to the 91,811 requests lodged in 2023. So from the Vanguard, we'll take one, and then a donation as well. Electricity business owners, CSOs kick as FG plans another tariff hike. So small business owners and civil society organizations, NGOs, have said there is no justification for the proposed further hike in electricity tariffs, following disclosures by the federal government yesterday that it is considering increasing tariffs for customers outside the Band A category to improve the liquidity of the Nigerian electricity supply industry, NESI. Minister of Power, Chief Adebayo Adelabu, who disclosed this at the public presentation of the National Integrated Electricity Policy and Nigeria Integrated Resource Plan in Abuja, said government can no longer afford the 3 trillion naira power sector subsidy. Okay, so let's see. We'll take this one from The Nation. Disco's failure to invest drawback to electricity supply, says Minister. Electricity supply is hindered by the continuous failure of the distribution companies, Discos, to invest in the sector. Minister of Power Adebayo Adelabu said yesterday, according to him, with requisite investments by the Discos, more progress would have been achieved. And Sultan urges Muslims to look out for Ramadan crescent from today. The Sultan of Sokoto and President General of the Nigerian Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs, NSCIA, Alhaji Muhammad Saad Abubakar III, has directed Muslims in the country to start looking out for the new moon of Ramadan, 1446 today. The Sultan urged those who sight the crescent of the new moon to report the sighting to the nearest district or village head for onward communication to NSCIA President General. All right, so let's jump on Alausa Alert. We have one or two stories to talk about. So, from Alausa Alert, Lagos to generate combined 100 million gallons per day water. That's one interesting story we've picked from Alausa Alert this morning. Lagos State will generate a combined capacity of not less than 100 million gallons of pipe-borne water daily from its major waterworks when the laying of the pipes network is completed. Now, this was revealed when the State Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, led other officers on an official visit to the State Water Corporation. Wahab, who spoke with newsmen after the extensive tour, said the present administration is committed to ensuring that pipe-borne water gets to all parts of the state. He stated that part of the measures to make the move realizable is the ongoing laying of an 8.1 kilometer water pipe network to serve some communities in Lagos State. So you can read that story from Alausa Alert. So that's how much we can take, how far we can go on News Super Headlines this morning. You can always get yourself a copy of the dailies or go online to read more. Connect with us via any of our socials. We have Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, and on X Traffic Radio 961. Your Side Mirror continues after now.
Hello everyone, this is Tony Adebola. I'm an entrepreneur and a motorcycle enthusiast. Keep listening to Your Side Mirror on Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. It simply rocks.
No lose guard, oh. Say we got you covered. No need to stress, oh. You know get wahala when we lead the way. We know the path, oh. We know the road, oh. Oh yeah, enter our mouth. So we moving with confidence. We get the evidence. We know the but know the stress, oh. That's the competence. So we moving with confidence. We get the evidence. We know the but know the stress, oh. That's the competence.
Whatever life throws your way, Leadway's got you. From insurance to pensions, health plans, investments, wills, and trusts. We've got a plan to keep you secure and in control. Visit one.leadway.com to learn more. Choose Leadway, no lose guard.
Tells it all. There's no need for trying or pretending. Whip your suitcase in the hall. It's not a time for lying. No more crying. I gave a heart that I may never see. Return to me. Hold me like you used to do before. Let me wrap my arms around you, baby. You told me that you'd never leave no more. So I wrap my life around you. Before the pleasure turns to shame, it's a time for leaving, not deceiving. And though a promise has been made, I would never hold you for what you need to do. You keep the years, but the moments I'll keep near, forever dear. Hold me used to do before. Let me wrap my arms around you, baby. You told me that you'd never leave no more. So I wrap my life around you. I gave up hope that I may never see return to me. Hold me like you used to do before. Let me wrap my arms around you, baby. You told me that you never leave no more. So I wrap my life around you. The passage of years, my song you might hear in some far off and lonely cafe. And wonder could it ever be that good again? Guess we'll never know, we'll never know. Hold me like you used to do before. Let me wrap my arms around you, baby. You told me that you never leave no more. So I wrap my life around you. Hold me.
Yes. Hold on to me. Hold on to Lagos Traffic Radio, because we're always here all the time to supply the infos that will keep you 1,000 miles ahead. George Benson taking you way back to 1984, 2020. That's an album that sold millions of copies and also fetched him some Grammys too. All right, George Benson, one of the greatest guitarists that we have in the world. All right, then let's get back to the roads right now and serve you more helpings as you move on from one location to the other. Yes, we did tell you that multiple accidents involving how many cars now? 3? Okay, loaded trucks at second gate inwards mile 2. And we can tell you that some of them are being tackled right now. One of the loaded trucks involved in that earlier reported incident along second gate inwards mile 2 has been moved off the road, and so it's much better. We still have 2 on ground though. That one is also receiving attention. All right, what's the latest with the broken down Loma truck at Ogudu, linking Ifako Bridge inwards the island? All right, earlier on we talked about that one having a propeller problem. Olaiwola and others keep us posted as it relates to that. We need to have an update on that particular one as well. All right, the incident report from the Anthonian, broken down loaded 20-foot container having back tire problem at Palm Grove inwards Banikuru. What's the latest with that one too? We need to have an update that relates to that one. Okay then, so we'll be serving you more helpings, but right now let's switch gears to celebrate you. It's birthday profile time on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. The first name on the list is a great friend of the house. Fidelis Umba is senior correspondent with Al Jazeera English. Today is your day. I understand he's based in Abuja, right? All right. Fidelis, happy birthday to you. We wish you the very, very best of this day. Joseph Tunde Okpaishiton is celebrating. Big shout out going out to you as you celebrate on this day. Oluwa Fumilayo Odunwale. Fumilayo Odunwale, happy birthday to you. Wish you the very, very best. Elliot Magege is an alumnus of Obafemi Awolowo University in Ile-Ife. Big shout out going out to you. Feyi, that's Feyi Kemi is celebrating. Feyi Kemi Ni Olayinka, clocking 51 today. Seasoned broadcast journalist. Today is her day too. We wish you the very, very best. Badmos Babatunde Salaudeen is celebrating. Happy birthday to you. Fumilola Aigbokan is celebrating. Ardent listener to Traffic Radio. She's often known as Fumi from Ogba. And of course, you hear her regularly on the Yoruba Belt. All right, Auntie Fumi from Ogba, happy birthday to you. We wish you the very, very best of this day the entire members of the Radio Callers family. They are wishing you well on this great day. Happy birthday to you. That's for me from Ogba. Alhaja Odunsi is clocking 89. Wow. That's a very, very big one. Alhaja Odunsi, who is past principal of Shepherd Hill High School at Obanikoro, right here in Lagos. And so all the alumni of that particular school, they are celebrating you on your 89th birthday. All right then, happy birthday to Honorable Rosemary Olayemi Oshofa Osho, aka La Roche. I understand you're clocking 53 today. Big shout out going out to you. Johnson Pelumi is chief pilot with the removal of abandoned vehicles committee, Ministry of Transportation in Alausa Ikeja. Happy birthday to you, Johnson. Olatuyi Oluwafemi is celebrating. Happy birthday to you too. Victor Joseph, aka Open Teeth, is a comedian. Today is his day. Big shout out going out to you. Chinedu Adigwe is a production guru. Happy birthday to you, Chinedu. We wish you the very best of this day. Omo Mayowa Moyosori Oluwa Sarah is celebrating. Happy birthday to you too. Toluwani Daudu, today is your day. Happy birthday to you. Olasukomi is also celebrating. Olasukomi Monsuru Owolabi, who is a staff with Lagos State University Bursary Department. And I understand you are brother to Moreni KG Fauzat Owolabi of Lagos Traffic Radio's Audit Unit. All right, then. So we wish you the very, very best. Who else we are celebrating on this day? Ido Akinlabi, aka Olorun Lo Moyori. Okay, Olorun Lo Moyori. All right then. Happy birthday to you, Ido. We wish you the very, very best too. Jolaya Anjola Oluwa is celebrating. Big shout out to you too. International Boy is celebrating. He's a music artist. Happy birthday to you. And for those who are the leap year celebrants, I think we'll celebrate you today as well. And that's for those who are February 29 borns. Princess Nimota Ebudola Elegushi is one of them. She's a great friend of the house, and she's of the Public Affairs Unit for the Lagos State Public Works Corporation. All right, Ebudola Elegushi, happy birthday to you as you celebrate on this day. Korede Bello is a singer, songwriter, is another February 29 born. And let's switch gears to the traffic manager's family. Mureni Tajuddin Adewale is celebrating. You are of Scorpion Monitor at the headquarters in Oshodi. Happy birthday to you. We wish you the very, very best of this day. Elepetedo Ashabi Fauzat is Lasma Front Desk at the headquarters in Oshodi. Happy birthday to you too. Ogunsoya Aishat Nubi, Moibi, is celebrating. Lasma Planning and Research at the headquarters in Oshodi as well. We wish you the very, very best of this day too. Akiwande Akindele is of the control room. That's the State Secretariat in Alausa Ikeja. Akiwande, happy birthday to you too. Shitu Akiola Lukman is at the headquarters operations in Oshodi too. Big shout out going out to you, Shitu. Ismaila Yahaya Bamidele is of Zone 6 in Agege. Happy birthday to you too. Akinyelu Kolawole Joseph is of Zone 7 in Ejigbo. Big shout out going out to you too. Kazim Adijat is of Zone 7 also in Ejigbo. We wish you the very best. Tijani Aminat is of Zone 15 in Shomolu. Big shout out going out to you too. Olatunji Helen Abike is celebrating Zone 16 in Egbeda. Celebrating today as well is Ogunsoya Aishat Abiola, who's of Zone 19 in Okeodo. And also celebrating as well is Ido Debra Abosade of Zone 20 PWD in Ikeja along. Big shout out going out to Badimosi Adegoke, that's Badimosi Adegoke Sylvester of Zone 24 in Badagry. Celebrating today as well is Adejumo Fajilat Bukola of Zone 25 in Iyanowolo and Bariga as well. Ashade Morufu Ayomide is celebrating Zone 26, Ojodu Beja. And celebrating today as well is Ikpayes. That's Ikpayes, a big Bolanle of Zone 26 too in Ojodu Beja. Awonuga Oluwatosin, Zone 27 in Okota Isolo. Today's a day too. We wish you well. And who else is celebrating? So many of them really. And that also includes Olayemi Adedeji of Zone 32 in K2. Big shout out going out to you too. Yusuf Ismail Olayewaju, Zone 33 in Ogolonto. Today's your day too. We wish you well. Razak Dauda Adebayo is of Zone 41 in Igondo. And for those who are February 29 borns from the last month family, Adeoye Olubayo Olayinka of Zone 11, Ediroko. And Anthony, today, tomorrow will be your day, but of course, February 29 is your day, rather. We're celebrating it today as well. Ayola Ayodeji Samuel is of Zone 40, Central Business District in Ebutero. Very long list indeed, but we are all very happy to do this for you on radio and to celebrate you. So let's get on the dance floor right now and do the jiggy for you. We say happy birthday, enjoy yourselves, but God loves you in a great deal.
and fuel pumps in your car. Don't ignore this. Even if you're not the one driving, put your phone away and keep your eyes on the road. Moving in a convoy has proven not to intimidate criminal elements. If you must stop to buy food or ease yourself, take that break at a town or village. This is not the time to join a car or bus from undesignated bus stops, popularly called Sole. Get to the garage to do same, and please do well to fill that bus manifest correctly. It is for your own good. Lastly, do endeavor to update your in case of emergency eyes contacts before you embark on any journey, and if possible, have your health columns properly filled because medical personnel may need some information before relatives turn up. These are safety tips that will help tremendously. A message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Hi, I'm Tunde Obey.
And I'm Umi Obey.
And together we're known as Two. Don't take other road users for granted. Just because you're a reasonable driver doesn't mean others are.
Respect other road users, obey the traffic laws.
Stay alert, stay focused, and above all, stay safe.
This message is from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Moving Lagos forward.
Do you have questions about parking regulations in Lagos State? Are you aware that it is illegal to park your vehicle on the walkway or road setback? Do you know that there is an agency set up by the Lagos State government to promote and regulate parking services in Lagos State? For insights and answers to all these and more, tune in to Parking Matters. Parking Matters is a 45-minute program that focuses on the best practices in parking and the central role it plays in urban mobility. Join us every Friday at 9:15 to 10 a.m. on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM as we delve into the world of the Lagos State Parking Authority. Parking Matters highlights issues bordering on parking regulations, space management, and the significant role parking plays in reducing traffic congestion in the state. Fridays, 9:15 to 10 a.m. on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Parking Matters. Park easy, move quickly.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Parking Matters is the name of the program, and it comes to you every Fridays from 9:15 through 10 o'clock. It is aimed at putting in place best practices that relates to parking in order to improve the landscape of Lagos. It is an initiative of the Lagos State Parking Authority, and we're here once again to sing that gospel on what we need to do in order to improve Lagos as a model city. You're welcome. My name is Victor Oteri. All right, so in the past episodes of this program, we've reflected on some things that you need to know, especially on how you can understand the Lagos State parking policy. We've also touched down on the dichotomy between LASMA and LASPA and why they need to work together in order to improve parking issues in Lagos. Today, we're going to be talking all things technology and smart parking options that we need to put in place in Lagos. So we're going to be touching down on that. That will be after this. There will be loads and loads of updates as well as they come in from our traffic managers. But first off, let's have a word from our partners. And when we return, it'll be time to begin the conversation.
Imagine Lagos with roads uncluttered and clear parking structures where order overtakes chaos. Lagos State Parking Authority is here to regulate and manage all parking spaces, end indiscriminate parking and effect positive changes. Build a new parking culture with smart parking management systems developed to better serve the needs of Lagosians. Now, imagine that Lagos. Visit laspa.lg.gov.ng for more. Lagos State Parking Authority. Park easy, move quickly.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Parking Matters is the name of the program. And of course, we said for the conversation quickly, let's get you back to the roads. And we're touching down on some of the unresolved breakdowns that we have. All right, flash update from the control room says that broken down llama truck at Ogudu, Ifako Bridge, inwards the island. Has been taken off, so it's a much better drive. Even from our live cameras, we can see it's pretty slow and steady around Alakpere inwards Ogudu as a result of that. But it has been taken off, so it's much better right now. The return journey, as we all understand, is a slow and steady one too, so we're monitoring that as well. The accident involving 3 vehicles on the Mile 2 corridor, precisely second gate inwards Mile 2, still unresolved, even though we have one of the articulated vehicles taken off, but we're still waiting for more updates as it relates to the other 2 that were involved in that accident. Let's take you through the Mushi corridor. It's good movement from Bolade Arena linking up with Brown Junction at this time. Descending from White Junction, linking up with Goro, heading towards underneath the bridge inwards Olukwese is also looking pretty good at this time as well. Oshodi proper is gathering momentum as we speak. Further movement towards Kapa and the railway line up to Ilipeju bypass and Challenge, as well as Olorunshogo by the post office, is also moving pretty well at this time too. We can tell you Ojuwoye busy with commuter and commercial activities at this time. No cause for alarm as we speak. Luth Junction inwards Olosha, as well as Idiro Road down to Moshlashi, moving pretty fine too. The return journey, it's not bad from Moshlashi all the way to Ojuwoye, steady. Of course, you have some failed portions of the road there. Movement from Ojuwe to Bolade Arena is very much okay too, aside for traffic light alternation delays and busy intersections. Movement from Ojuwe heading towards Isolo and Mushin Road, that corridor too is receiving with good vehicular flow as well. All right, then, so if the update we've given you is not your own experience, you can always reach out to us, and we'll be able to escalate that to our traffic managers left, right, and center in Lagos. All right? I'll be serving you more helpings as they come in from time to time. On Parking Matters this edition, we are revolutionizing parking management through smart parking technology right here in Lagos. Let me bring my guests to the microphone as we dwell on this. Dr. Adeboale is head of the ICT, that's the ICT department of the Lagos State Parking Authority. Mr. Adeboale, nice to have you in the building. Good morning.
Thanks, Mr. Victor.
And how are you doing?
To be here. It's nice.
It's nice to be here, right?
It's nice being here.
It's your first time, right?
Yes, of course.
Oh, good. So what do you make of our studios?
I see technology everywhere.
Okay. I mean, from the big screen, right? You can see the road?
Yes, I can.
And what do you make of that big screen?
Very lovely.
It's lovely. All right, let's jump in on the conversation right away, Dr. Adeboale. You are in charge of ICT for LASPA, is that correct?
You're correct.
What is your job specification? What does it entail?
Actually, we start by making life easy for LASPA staffs. Through technology innovations, we make it easy in order for them to serve the populace.
Okay. And you do that through technology, right?
Definitely.
So what roles does technology play in the parking equation of Lagos? Let's talk about that.
Okay. Let's start with reality we all know. Parking in Lagos is a hustle. From Oshodi down to VI.
That's right.
It's more like a full-time job. Finding a parking spot, it's all a mess. Lagos being a city, a mega city of over 20 million people, million of cars, and just few parking spaces that can't be keep up with. Study shows that driver spends about 15 to 20 minutes on average looking for a parking spot. That's time, fuel, and patience all down the drain.
That's right.
It's not just annoying. This clogs our roads. You see cars cycling in Ikeja and Surulere just to find a parking spot, and this ultimately adds to traffic we all dread. You know, that 15 minutes is enough to sit down and have a bowl of jollof rice.
Definitely. But I need you to face that microphone very well, so we can hear you pretty well.
Okay.
So that 15 minutes definitely can do a whole lot. I mean,
it can do a whole lot.
Yes.
You know.
So parking is a major problem.
It is.
So where does technology come in?
Yes. Technology comes in like in every phase of our lives now. We've come to embrace technology. So I want you to assume you look at it as if you're having a parking assistant in your pocket.
Okay.
You know, with the advent of AI is gradually creeping into our system. I could remember way back in the 90s, there was this fever then. They tell you, are you Y2K compliant?
Definitely.
You know, people were dreading the Y2K syndrome. But here we are into the 2K with almost a quarter of a century. You see how well our people has embraced technology. It's you go on the main road, you see normal people, everyday people embracing technology. So this is not new for parking. If you look at our mantra, it's park easy, move quickly.
All right.
So what the technology seems to do is to make this easy for the populace. Now, in terms of you look at parking sensors, you look at parking applications, then you look at data feedbacks for the government in order to plan.
All right. So we'll talk about all those options that you just mentioned right now. But smart parking, I'm sure it's part of what you guys are integrating, right?
Yes, definitely.
So what is it, first of all, and how different is it from the traditional parking options?
Okay, ordinarily, the way it works now, if I'm to go to, let's say, I'm going all the way to CMS, I want to get something, I have to drive all the way down to CMS, look for a parking spot, then I get approached by unknown faces. They come to me, we hassle, we talk on prices, whatever it is, then I get to park my car and I'm not even sure about the safety of my vehicle.
Okay.
Then by the time I come back, if I've been positioned in the wrong place, sometimes I meet my vehicle being clamped and somebody somewhere is handing me a fine for a vehicle that has been parked wrongly, even though somebody directed me to park there. Now, what the technology is going to do for you, like I said, it's just more like a personal assistant. You bring it to the normal day life now, which is of today. I want to go to the same CMS.
All right.
I pick up my mobile application. I log into the parking application, and I search where are parking spots in CMS that I can park.
So you mean that's available now?
It is available.
Okay, just a second. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Parking Matters is a program, and Dr. Adeboale, who's head ICT for LASPA, is very much with us in the building. And so what you are saying before we took that brief break is that right now there are ways you can begin to search for where parking slots are right here in Lagos. Is that what you're saying?
You're definitely correct, sir.
Talk to me. How does it work?
Okay. Like I was giving an example, I decide to go to Victoria Island.
All right.
I pick up my mobile application now. This app, it's available on iOS and Android. So whatever device you find yourself, then by normal regular day PC. So I pick up my mobile app. Now I pick the app. I need to first register myself. I need to create a profile. Now when we talk of parking these days, we're talking more of license plates and individuals. Okay. So I register myself. That's the first point of contact with the application. Once I go through all the regular routines, I've registered my vehicle. Then on the app, I'll see different locations. So I pick up Victoria Island if Victoria Island is my destination. Designated parking areas in Victoria Island will be available for me on the mobile app. All I need to do is pick that spot that I want to park on. I'm going to see the fee that I'm supposed to pay. So all I need to do is drive down to that location. If that spot is still available, I can either make payment on that application,
right,
and park on that spot.
All right, we'll talk about those apps and I mean the kind of things that you are offering. But how does smart parking technology, how does it aim to revolutionize the parking experience in Lagos?
Okay. Like I tell you,
is it a game changer?
It is a game changer.
You mean it? So now, are you telling me now that with this kind of option you are bringing on board, there will be no need for hassles, no need for arguments?
None at all.
So it will make things much better.
I tell you, you know, on the regular now, what used to be, if I am to park, I don't even know who I'm dealing with. But with the advent of smart technology, I can easily tell if I'm dealing with an official person or I'm dealing with somebody who is trying to.
What's the app? The app for this? What's it called?
It's called LASPA app.
LASPA app. So you're saying that where can we get this app?
When the time comes, you find it at Google Play Store and iOS.
Okay, so it's still being perfected at the moment. Or it's already.
It's just deployment.
Okay, it's for deployment. Well, that's the stage we are right now.
Yes.
So let's talk about the advantages now. So what are the advantages of this smart parking technology for drivers in Lagos?
Okay.
Or motorists, as the case may be.
Now, this is not limited to applications. It's also you can also look at smart. What do you call this? Parking.
Okay, it's not just for the app.
No, not just the technology is not limited to the app.
Okay.
You look at, for example, I'm going all the way through. I want to also make reference to VI.
Okay.
I have a designated parking spots around.
Okay.
So I can see signboard, billboards that tells me this place you're trying to park, there are a number of spaces left in this parking spot.
Okay.
That would allow me to know if it's available for me to park. And once I'm parked on that spot, the technology is going to take that space off.
Oh, so instantly.
Instantly.
So it tells me instead of 20 spots left, it tells me that I have now 15 spots that are left there.
Definitely.
So it gives me a hint if I'm going to go there or not. Okay. Because I was just about to ask that. I mean, if I click on it, I'm coming from Ikeja, I'm clicking on it right now, and it tells me there's a space. And by the time I get there, some other vehicles have already taken over. So that means definitely time is of the essence for this particular app. Is that what it's supposed to be? Is that not it?
Definitely, because this information is real time. If the information has changed from your location, by the time you get there, you see other available spots.
Okay.
Unlike without the technology at all, you decide to leave your house, you're going to a destination. You don't even know what is there. You are blindsided.
All right.
But now you've known, at this certain parking zone area, I have about 36 parking spots available. Okay, I want to pick one of them. By the time I'm getting there, if it is 25 that is available, or if it is just 2 that is available, I easily just drive down to those 2. It makes it seamless.
Let's talk about infrastructure for smart parking options in Lagos right now. Where are we with it, and how far has LASPA come in terms of providing that?
In terms of infrastructure, I want to give it to the Lagos State government. They are investing heavily into it, partnering with other technology companies that are well versed in this. What was the norm then was a parking meter, and it's been observed that gradually parking meter is being phased away.
Okay.
We are not dealing with parking meter. The world is moving towards the smart parking technology. So what Lagos State is doing, what the Lagos State government did is to approach that immediately, not going after the outdated equipment.
Right.
So to make it easy with people, so we decided instead of getting the popular parking meter, they are training human beings to be human meters to work with this smart.
How does it work when you say human meters?
Okay, now if you get to designated parking areas, you're going to see people that have been well trained that is going to assist you to park. Now, when I say people that are well trained, on these people, you're going to have QR codes on their jacket. So if you get to a designated parking area, you scan on the QR code, it's going to bring out the information of the person you are dealing with.
Okay.
So from there, if you find out that the information tallies with who you are seeing, it means you can deal with this person. So now this person is going to assist you. Now we are looking at people that don't have smart mobile phone, that use the regular palasa,
right,
like it's been called. So when you get there, they are going to generate a
QR code for you,
a ticket.
Okay, those ones will have tickets.
Yes, the tickets are QR coded.
Oh,
so you can scan. Then even on your palasa, there's going to be a USSD code you can
use.
Press and input the details, so it will bring out the information of who you are dealing with. So easily from there you can tell if you're dealing with a tout or you are dealing with an official person.
Okay then. So, but let's talk about those car parks that have been, properly established now, and the kind of things that you guys are putting in place, or perhaps if you are going to be integrating that. You talk about the meter back then. Now you are facing that out for smarter options. At the airport, for instance, I know you have those kind of systems whereby by the time you clock in, they check your time, and then that will also help you to make payment. If payment is not made and concluded, there's no way that gate, most of those gates, I understand, they are automated, so there's no way that gate will open for you. So are you thinking of those kind of systems in your parking lots across?
Okay, the system, the scenario you've described, that's is best suited with commercial parking lots. Now we're looking at on-street parking. Okay. So there's nothing to gate a vehicle.
To get a vehicle, right?
We just have demarcated lines to show you where you can park. Now what happens at this spot is that along these corridors, we have parking agents and enforcement agents to guide you in parking properly.
Okay.
Now, if you are to book a spot on the mobile application, which parking is by the hour. Okay, let's say I'm to stay for 2 hours at a location. I load my wallet. Now, because what it does is that a profile has been generated for me, a wallet has been created for me on the app. So I load my wallet. Let's say parking is 500 naira by the hour. I can have about 4,000 in my wallet.
Okay.
So when I book that spot, the first 1 hour, which is 500 naira, is deducted from that wallet. Then I get a notification on my phone through the SMS and a push notification. So we're looking at instances whereby sometimes the person driving the car might not necessarily be the owner of the vehicle. So while registering your profile on the app,
right,
the spot is available for you to have the owner's information. The owner's information will definitely pop up because we are integrated with the Lagos State Vehicle Inspection Services. So that would automatically pop up in the application. Then you are at the liberty to fill the name of the driver if it is different from the owner of the vehicle. Now what happens is immediately that spot is picked for you. You get a notification telling you that you are parked at so place. Then once it's 30 minutes into your parking time, you get another notification telling you that you are safe. You get a complimentary message telling you your vehicle is still parked. About 15 minutes to the end of your parking, you get another notification. This time, the bar has been raised, the level of notification is raised to let you know that you're running out of time. So if you need to do whatever you need to do, you need to get that vehicle off that spot. You need to free. Then 5 minutes into it, you get another
notification as well.
By that 5 minutes, what it's now going to do is going to tell you that if there is money in your wallet, if your time is extended, do not worry. The next parking hour will be taken care of by the funds in your wallet.
Okay.
If there's no fund in your wallet, it advises you to load your wallet. Now, then, once it is on the dot, it gives you another notification that your time is up.
Right.
Time to pick your vehicle. But let's say for some reason you're not there on time, it gives you another 5 minutes of grace.
Oh, there's a grace period.
There's a grace period.
Oh, beautiful.
Just to tell you that if you don't act now, your vehicle will be clamped.
All right, so this is all from the app, right?
Yes, from the app.
All right, so the LASPA app will, take care of all of these ones. In terms of sensors, this smart technology we're talking about is going to impute sensors in all those places that we're talking about. Is that the case?
Yes, because putting sensors in this place is cost intensive. It's a gradual phase. Yes, but the goal is that at every marked parking spot, there would be a sensor which is geotagged. Now, what this does is that it also helps the application to tell you at what particular... The sensor is more like, once the vehicle is parked on that spot, the sensor detects that there's something over it. So it takes that space as being occupied. Once the vehicle leaves the place, it tells you, and the sensor will tell you what location that vehicle is at that particular point in time.
All right. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. This morning, we're talking all things technology as it relates to parking in Lagos. And that's because the Lagos State Parking Authority is very, very keen at putting in place global practices, best global practices as it relates to parking. And they are thinking of using technology to revolutionize parking systems in Lagos. All right, then we're going to take a short break right now. When we return, we'll talk about smart parking systems, and we'll ask him to walk us through the features of a typically smart parking system like the app which he has also made reference to. We'll also hear from you too at 08099120777 and 09153877127. A brief break, we'll be back.
Imagine Lagos with roads uncluttered and clear parking structures where order overtakes chaos. Lagos State Parking Authority is here to regulate and manage all parking spaces, end indiscriminate parking and effect positive changes, build a new parking culture with smart parking management systems developed to better serve the needs of Lagosians. Now, imagine that Lagos. Visit laspa.lg.gov.ng for more. Lagos State Parking Authority. Park easy, move quickly.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Still on Parking Matters this beautiful Friday morning. And we can tell you we're talking all things technology and making reference to best practices as it relates to parking. All right. From our live cameras, we can tell you, those of you on Ikorodu Road trying to navigate through Ojota, linking up with Odoyalaro, I understand it's a very slow and steady kind of movement this morning. Lots of influx both on the main carriageway and on the service lane. And I'm just wondering what's going on ahead, why we have it slow within that corridor. Inwards Alakpere down to Gudu, also slow and steady, nothing unusual. But of course, Yanawuru linking up with the Third Milan Bridge is still looking good at this time. We're serving you more helpings. Let's get back to the conversation, Dr. Adeboale. So, of what benefit is all of this? I mean, if you aggregate all of this together, what is the overall goal for Lagos as it relates to the use of technology?
Okay. For drivers, it is sanity. Less stress, more time.
Sanity, less stress, more time.
Then for businesses, it's smoother logistics. Now for government, we are talking of data. And for the environment, it is less fume in the air because the number of hour you keep using your vehicle to circulate, you have gases burning. You have, while the gas is burning, it is emitting CO2 into the air.
All right.
So it's been observed that in places where this smart technology has worked, it has reduced these emissions by 40%.
So it is environmentally friendly.
It is environmental friendly. It allows that, you know. When you don't get to burn your fuel, you save the fuel you would have used in driving up and down, searching for spots. You save those fuel. Then, most importantly, from the comfort of your bedroom, you can plan your journey.
Okay.
So when you can plan your day, it becomes easier. And most especially, I'll put it this way: if you look at our roads, it is totally jam-packed.
That's right.
Making it difficult for government to sometimes act on this road. But where we have a proper parking system that guides people into parking properly, the roads are more free. Then I think the government can do more with the roads, because when you go to Sena climbs, you see on one single small road that is not too bigger than ours, you see on that road, you see normal vehicle passing, you see bicycle passing, you see trams passing, and you see buses passing. Now, I know our governments have it in mind to do all this for us, but because the roads are clogged, people park indiscriminately. So these roads are not free and available for them to do.
So all this you're talking about now, are you thinking of integrating all of these smart parking systems into the commercial areas? I mean, where we have the very busy markets, will this work?
Yes, definitely it will work.
It will.
Now, I want to say this. The act or the art of moving a vehicle itself to an ordinary person, it's not so easy. But I'm looking at it that if you can move a vehicle, navigating this technology is definitely going to be a piece of cake.
You mean it?
Yes, definitely. I go around these days, I see our mothers in the market these days, they do adverts on TikTok every day. Things you would never imagine would happen. They've come to embrace technology. It's so easy for them to.
So you're saying that if you go to Jumota, this will also work there?
It would work, definitely.
And Balogun?
It would work. Now, definitely, one thing I also want to add is the government through LASPA is also trying to bring in this so-called fearful-looking people we see in Idumota that is much popular for, you know.
Right.
They want to bring them into the system.
So,
make them,
so you're thinking of integrating them?
Integrating them through the mobile app, you know. Once they know that there's something in it for them to earn a legitimate source of income,
right,
they would embrace it.
Yeah, but somebody will say, before you do that, I hope you're going to give them proper training, because the chances are that these are people that might harass you or begin to talk to you anyhow and all those kind of things. So are you going to be, giving them proper training before you integrate them?
Definitely, I can tell you, training is of much importance. If you come across any LASPA staff, you definitely tell from their approach. You see that training is one thing we don't play with. It is very, very keen in the mind of the GM.
Right.
Training is essential. We know with training we'll go a long way.
Okay, then. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM Parking Matters is the program, and I have Dr. Adeboale, who is the head of ICT for the Lagos State Parking Authority, and we are really looking at the use of technology, how technology can really, really be a game changer for parking matters in Lagos. You can talk to us as well on the program, 09153 877127. That's 09153877127. Or you can also send us a message. That's on 08099 120 That's 08099 120 All right, some messages coming in. This one says, good morning, Victor. Will Lagos eventually move towards a completely cashless parking system? Yemi is asking that one. All right, we've not even talked about the payment modes. Is Yemi's question the right thing?
That's a valid question to ask. If you notice, we are gradually moving to a cashless society. Now, if you notice, I mentioned wallet.
Right.
Now, for a cash transaction to happen, in this application, you should know that the money is already registered.
Okay.
So it's just the person that has put that money in that place getting the money back.
So it must be in your wallet.
It would be in your wallet. The essence of it all, it's you can load your wallet through USSD. You can do it through web application. You can do it through bank transfers. Once you have your wallet, a virtual account is created for you in that app that you can do like a normal transaction.
All right. So Yemi's question is very valid. So what you're saying now is that definitely it's going to be a cashless kind of system.
Yes.
All right. This one says, "Good morning, Traffic Radio. Are there any incentives for businesses that implement smart parking systems?" You didn't put your name. Thank you. So do you have any incentives?
Yes, the incentives are there. Now, I put it this way. Now, the app basically now is talking of smart, on-street parking.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're focused more on on-street parking for now.
Okay, that's what the app is majorly concentrated on.
Basically for now, that's the app. We're talking of the on-street. Now you look at instances. If you're looking at businesses now, areas where there are areas whereby you have logistics. I see delivery trucks that make use of the major road, and they get to block this road because they are trying to disperse items of the vehicle, and they have the road block. That era, I think, would soon be a thing of the past.
Okay.
Because in order for you to stay on the road to do that, you must first have yourself registered on the app. Now, this app, because of the way technology works, it's going to be intertwined with the Google Maps of this world, all these things. Now, definitely, while you're making use, you see everybody these days when you are traveling from one certain location to another location, you make use of the Google Map to make it easy. So what the Google Map at this point tells you of traffic. So with the integration into Google Map, if the vehicle is parked at a spot or in approaching that location, you're going to see that. Now, with the people also doing this, they are also going to be time conscious because they know that they are only booking for time to make use of that environment to drop what it is in their container.
Right.
So let's say for now, whereby they just park indiscriminately, they leave the vehicle for about 4 or 5 hours without doing anything, but because they know they are paying to stay on that spot, so whatever they need to do, they quickly do it.
They do it on time and then they get
off the road.
Let's talk about the features of this particular app. What are the features that it has?
Now, one of the features, like I said, is from the comfort of your house, you can register your vehicle. You can book a parking location, that's parking spots.
Okay.
You can recognize who you're dealing with.
Does it cover all on-street parking sites in Lagos or just specific to certain areas?
Now, on-street for now, it's not starting on the whole of Lagos State.
Okay.
There's a pilot project, program to pick certain zones to start. All these zones are covered for now. So
when you say all these zones, which zones now we're talking about? Ikeja?
We are looking at Ikeja, Surulere, Victoria Island, Lekki, and Yaba.
Okay, all those areas are covered with this app.
Yes.
Okay.
Ikoyi inclusive.
Ikoyi, all right then. Any common challenges that you're facing so far so good with implementation?
Implementation, definitely for now we are not seeing any, but the challenge is going to come where we need to get people to embrace this technology. I want people to see this technology as their own. I want to first tell them it's an indigenous, full local content.
Okay.
Now, I want the Lagos populace to see that it is their own.
All right.
So once they take this the application, they embrace it. It gets easier.
All right. When is it going to be deployed?
Immediately, I think some few moments before on street is started.
Okay.
We have
it deployed. All right. This one says, "Good morning, and TGIF. What are the economic benefits of adopting smart parking on a large scale?" Or Lawali is sending that one in from K2.
Okay. Now, economic benefit. Let me put it this way. what used to happen, people go around, they park on the road indiscriminately. This causes traffic challenges. Now you look at it from a regular day 9 to 5 person that goes to work. Because of this congestion on the road, by the time you're getting to work stuck in traffic, you're already all drained out, so there's less productivity. The impact on the business, where you are supposed to deliver a full 100%, you're getting to deliver just 40%.
Okay.
Now that has an impact on the economy of that business, which translates generally into the state economy. Now you look at logistics, whereby people want to make delivery to thing. You want to move from point A to point B. You see your roads are free. People are orderly packed. Then it adds to the economy. Now the people in the parking business, because parking seems to be a viable business, and I think over time people are going to embrace the parking business.
Okay.
You know? So it is more money for the people that are operating this.
All right.
For the state. Then
so it's going to improve things, right?
Yes.
The economic profile of Lagos will definitely improve. Let's talk about, are you guys thinking of deploying AI in the years to come? The future of parking
AI is already here.
is here. I need you to speak with that microphone very well.
Oh, sorry.
Right. So
AI is here already.
it's here. Wow. So it's already integrated into this smart technology that we're talking about?
Not fully integrated, but like I tell you, I just said the parking assistant. So it's practically doing what AI is going to do for you.
Let's begin to round this off right now. So what's your message to Lagosians as we depart the program, and as relates to the use of technology for parking? What would you advise Lagosians?
Okay.
What's the big message?
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
Sorry. I want us to imagine 2030, the year 2030.
All right.
We are driving through Ikoyi. Parking is a breeze. App guided, stress free. The parking app is linked to traffic systems.
Okay.
Then, even then, we are going to have these electronic vehicles everywhere.
All right.
So, down the lane, you can do everything from the comfort of your application.
So congestion becomes a thing of the past.
Becomes a thing of the past.
Right.
So I see that it is on us as citizenry,
right,
that we should push Lagos State. We should talk to our people. We should tweet about this. We should demand smarter streets. It will happen, and Lagos will thrive.
I love your optimism, and I share that with you as well. You share your sentiments, and I'm hoping that in another 5 to 10 years from now, things will be better in terms of reducing the congestions we have in Lagos. Dotun Adebowale, nice having you in the building. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, then. So this morning, we've been able to, dwell a bit on the use of technology. We've been able to talk about how best to revolutionize parking management through smart parking technology. And Dr. Adebowale, who's head of ICT for LASPA, has taken us to the classroom this morning. We have to go. The program has been produced by Mike James. I say a big thank you to Eniola Dabiri, who is the Chief Public Affairs Officer for the Lagos State Parking Authority. Moyosori Adagun also in the building as well. Appreciate you as well. Deborah Boledioku and Okwemi Shodunke, both of them of our social media unit. We do appreciate you. Our executive producer is Tayo Akonle. My name is Victor Oteri. Have a splendid day. Bye.